Welcome to a rather damp Coronation Lane here in Blakeney on the 1st of October 2020. We've had some really heavy downpours over the last few weeks, and we're going to give you a little walk around Blakeney and take you down through some of the parts of this village that lead along the high street down to the quay here at Blakeney. This is the high street in Blakeney that leads up from the quay up to the main trunk road that runs along the North Norfolk Coast. And the cottages up and down this are a mixture of flint and brickwork, but also a lot of rendered cottages. And this is one of the characteristic colours that you'll see in Blakeney, this Farrow and Ball green blue paint. Looks almost grey in this light, but quite characteristic for these cottages to be painted in some quite bright colours. So let's walk you down the high street now and show you some of the little nooks and lokes that feed off this high street, where all the fishermen's cottages are located, all quietly tucked away down these little lokes which are gravelled. Just come round here, this is quite a typical one. Not much greenery down this one, but you'll see the garage at the end, and this gives access to about 3 or 4 cottages that are tucked behind the front row that run down the main high street. Let's go a little further and show you some more. This is one of the really pretty little cottages called Sugar Plum, just tucked away down a tiny little loke with a beautiful little garden behind it. This one used to be on the rental market with the Blakeney Cottage Company at one stage. Not sure whether it still is this season, but a very nice painted red front door there, and a period Blakeney cottage with red pan tiles on the roof and the wooden windows. We're a little further down the high street now, and you can see a beautiful lookout window on this cottage just to my left. That's been built so that somebody can sit and actually get a view down to the coast and see what state the tide and water is at before they make their way down there. At this level on the high street we've also got the Blakeney Delicatessen, which is closed at 4:30 on a Thursday afternoon, as we are now in low season here. They'll be open again tomorrow morning and over the weekend. This little cottage just past the deli is called Tidal Retreat. It's on with the Blakeney Cottage Company. Garden's looking fantastic here, really nice and tidy, with hollyhock still flowering and a gorgeous geranium. But there again, just look at this loke of cottages, pedestrianised with a bollard, stock cars going up and down this. Beautiful outside seating areas, and typical of the cottages here at Blakeney to be located sideways down these gravel lokes with little seated areas just outside and gardens tucked away in the yards behind. This little archway leads through into this tiny backyard and gardens along this pathway to another few cottages, including Bosun's Rest, which is another rental property with the Blakeney Cottage Company. Very nice little tucked away area and private just off the high street here. A little further down we're here with a view of the quay and the cut going out towards the spit. This is the Moorings pub just on my right and restaurant, and just behind me the famous Abnon's pub, the White Horse here at Blakeney, open again for business and covers, doing a roaring trade still in October. That shop, the anchor shop just opposite, is a gift shop, which again has been open for some weeks now. So that's the high street at Blakeney. We're going to go down onto the quay now and walk these dogs, so we'll show you that and the main attraction at Blakeney, the cut with a water inlet. Here right on the quay front at Blakeney is the interior of the Blakeney Cottage Company. This is their office space, and this is their view looking out over the Corsner, which is the name given to this car parking area operated by the National Trust here at Blakeney. And we're going to walk you along the front and the Blakeney Hotel view to give you a guide of what features are available here for seaside crabbing and all the rest of the activities that go on here during the summer months. And here we are down at the famous Blakeney Quay. To my left is the Blakeney Hotel with the viewing lounges and restaurant overlooking the marshes which stretch beyond this cut. Crab boats and the seal trips are all advertised here, and I'm looking out to sea now beyond the bay and area of marsh in front of me is the Wash leading out to the North Sea, and to the side is this tidal spit that comes in with quite a rush at high tide and fills this and sometimes covers the car park, so you do have to watch the tide warning signs if you're leaving your car here and going for a meal in any of the pubs or restaurants. Yeah, we've tied that lot up so we can do some filming. They're not particularly happy about it, so I think I'm going to finish there and take these for a walk. We're going to go along that spit out towards the old houseboat that's been sitting on these marshes for now pushing 18 years, I guess, and give them an off-lead walk. So I hope you've enjoyed this little tour of Blakeney in October. It's very low season at the moment, but still busier than normal due to the extended season that we've had here and restrictions coming off.